Then to create a good niche, another thing you can do is you describe the customer's worldview. That is, you see, one thing about business, that is in fact selling in business, a very important character of a seller is empathy. So you see from the view of your customer, do unto others as they would do unto themselves. So what is it that my customers, my ideal customer will like? What is it that they will want? So you want to do unto them what they will naturally do unto themselves. So you describe the customer's worldview. So when building your niche, when getting to be focused on a particular target audience, you want to think about how does these people think? How do they do their things? So you see from the customer's worldview. This will help you to get the right target audience. Then you evaluate the people you have been able to list. From your wish list, by the time you consider the second option I gave to you, which is being focused. So from the wish list, maybe you have health sector, you have sports, you have fintech, you have entertainment. All these people are on your wish list as a software developer. Then at the point of focus, you remove out entertainment, you remove fintech, you remove health sector, you remove educational sector, because based on your interest and experience, you are more aligned to the sporting sector. So you stay with sporting sector. Then based on this customer's worldview, you have been able to see that even in this sporting sector, I am more aligned to people who think more of football, people who think more of coaching, people who think more of building softwares for football clubs, things like that. You narrow it down. So then you now evaluate. You evaluate. How do you evaluate? It takes you where you want to go. Evaluation takes you where you want to go. You already know your vision. You have a vision already that you want to accomplish. So by evaluating them, you are able to see these people that I'm picking as my target audience. By offering my service to them, will I be able to say, yes, I've been able to reach my vision? Will I see myself as a fulfilled person at the end of the day? Then, is there anybody that needs this service? So number 2 is about somebody else wants it. That is, you are able to name people who want this product or service that you are actually trying to offer. So you don't say you are a software developer for football clubs and there is no football club around that needs your service. Does that make sense? So it's carefully planned. Make sure you plan out this thing we are talking about. You have gone through the process of listing them, trying to remove some out of the list that are not in your view of interest, in your field of interest and expertise. You remove them. You carefully plan these things out. Then another way to evaluate is it's one of a kind. That is, you can easily be called an expertise in that field. Because of what? People can easily think that, okay, if I need a software developer that can build softwares that will be important for football clubs, I know the right person to go to is this person. If I need a software for health sector, this is the right person I want to go to. So they just see you as an expert in that area easily. Then it evolves. That is, it allows you to develop different profit centers. So many people do think that when they have a niche, it will be difficult for them to have different profit centers. It's a lie. It's a lie. When you have a niche as a software developer now for football clubs, you will not, even though as niche as that is, you can still have different profit points. You can come up with different ideas as a software developer for football clubs. You build their apps, you can build an application that their fellow club members and followers, they can use to predict football outcomes. You can build applications where they can watch their live games, where they can watch their interviews. You can build applications based on where they can shop for their products. You can see now that you have different profit centers that you can reach out to. and still retain that core business of building softwares for what? For football clubs, thus ensuring your long-term success. Then lastly, you test. So you want to ensure that what you are coming up with, your product and service, you test it out. That is, you offer it out to some group of people first, so that they can see if your ideas is something to run with. So give people an opportunity to buy your product or service, not just theoretically, but actually putting it out there. That's another quote from Falkenstein. So you give out the service to people that you can decide to volunteer to build an application for a football club in your locality, and so that they can test out your service, and that will really help you in your testimonials as you move on. So now you can see how you can create a niche for yourself, and it will help you to identify your target audience. Hope you understand that. Good.